So that was a quick trailer for my latest short film, Amour Fati, which we filmed in New York City a couple of months ago. It was an extensive passion project which I had virtually no budget for, but it ended up coming out really nice. Now before I began, I knew it was going to be an uphill battle with 10 or so different locations on my shot list, meaning it was a logistical nightmare scheduling all the different actors, crew, and props that were going to be needed for each scene. In addition, we had to understand the tone and visual look of the film we were trying to create, and that meant creating a visual mood board of the different wardrobes, color palettes, and shots I had envisioned. So we needed to create something known as a treatment to showcase exactly what the film was going to be about, as well as all the necessary logistics in order to create it. Now, how did I organize and plan this behemoth of a film? Well, that's where the sponsor of today's video, Canva, comes in. Now with Canva, I was able to not only make my mood boards, but documents, presentations, and videos of everything we wanted to reference when creating our film. In addition to that, I was able to make all my social media posts, movie posters, and screening banners, all within Canva, making it super easy for me to share my final product with my audience, as well as be able to have everything in one cohesive place where all of our team could easily access it. Now, as a recent college grad, I know how difficult making professional looking presentations can be. With Canva, you don't have to worry about any graphic design skills because they have so many user-friendly templates that are perfect for every occasion. Whether it's making a flyer for your campus organization, creating a final presentation, or drafting a script for your film, Canva's endless options make it all a breeze. Now I get to use everything I learned from Canva at school to help grow and improve my film production business. And this is how we did it. Now with so many different scenes to shoot, the only way I could organize my brain was by visually creating a storyboard of every element of the scene. Now I have a lot of movies I wanted to take inspiration from, as well as the iconic New York landscape to showcase. With Canva, Amour Fati was able to be organized and well planned out with everyone on our team involved. In addition to that, the fact that they have so many user-friendly templates that look so professional makes Canva the ultimate one-stop shop for any sort of creative. Now, after I finished my script, the first thing to do was to create our treatment, and that meant starting with our mood boards. Now, mood boards are a very simple way for you to visually outline exactly how you want your film to stylistically look. Obviously, you want to include inspiration for your color palette, your themes, your wardrobe, as well as any specific locations you're definitely trying to shoot at. In addition to that, your mood boards also help set the visual tone by giving your film a stylistic look that you want to keep coherent throughout the entire film, so that stylistically your shot choices, your locations, and your color palette all blend together to create a cohesive film. Once I finished casting all the actors we needed for our film, we were able to move on to wardrobe. And to be honest, this was a part of the film that I wanted to stylistically create a very specific look. You might think that actors just kind of show up onto set with whatever they have on, but to be honest, there is an entire process that goes behind wardrobe, and luckily we had a stylist on our team that could work with me to put together every single outfit we needed for each scene, as well as any different props or accessories the characters were going to need. Next up, we moved over to another important process, which was location scouting. Obviously, filming in a place like New York City meant that there were so many iconic locations I wanted to showcase, and depending on the weather made it very difficult for us to schedule our entire shoot days. However, rather than showing up on set and wasting everyone's time not knowing exactly what shot you wanted, taking a couple of days beforehand to go to your location and truly plan out every single shot you have envisioned will not only make your entire film look better, but also save your entire crew a lot of time so that you can write down on your call sheets the exact location and address of where you need everyone to show up at. Now before we started filming anything, I took a couple of days to go around to the different locations I had in mind and see whether the shots I had envisioned would be able to play out exactly as I had hoped. To be honest, there were a couple of locations that I had to adapt to make the shots work, but at the end of the day, taking the time to scout those locations beforehand saved me a lot of time so that when I had my actors and crew, we were able to shoot a lot more efficiently. Now obviously there is a ton of equipment that goes into making a short film, and rather than simply writing out all of our gear on a document, we were able to use Canva to create whiteboards. Now a whiteboard made the entire process of gathering all of our gear super seamless because my entire production team was able to know exactly what cameras, lenses, audio equipment, focusing gear, as well as any other lighting or sound equipment would be needed for each shoot date, and using the whiteboards we were able to readjust and plan according to each location and set rather than having to fidget with complicated documents or spreadsheets. Now with our finalized mood boards and treatments, I was able to send it over to our writers, stylists, and camera crew so everyone could begin revising and editing the final treatment. This also proved to be very valuable to our cast and crew so they could take a look at these mood boards while they were looking over their lines to get a better understanding of the character they were trying to portray. It was a continuous process of working with everyone, so being able to update drafts in Canva was a time-saving process that allowed us to see real-time edits on the fly. Now, once we were in the editing phase, we were able to use Canva's social media assets to create posters, graphics, and any other assets we would need to share it with our audience and showcase to our world that our film was ready to be premiered. Now, something I really wanted to get done during my time in New York City was to actually host a screening. Now, to be honest, I didn't have too much time to come up with this event, so luckily I was able to use Canva to create a movie poster, as well as create a screening invitation so that all my friends in New York City could come out and enjoy the film. Finally, when the film was ready to be released, I was able to create social media posts, Instagram stories that I could share with our audiences, and everyone absolutely loved the final film. Now, if you guys haven't seen the final product yet, I definitely recommend checking out the link in my description to watch the entire film and truly understand the importance of pre-production when it comes to creating your own short film. And to be honest, none of this would have been possible without Canva. Amor Fati was exceptionally complicated in terms of the shot list, scenes, and different props and crew that we needed for each location, so being able to visually organize everything in our mood boards, treatments, and shot lists all in one central organized place was a huge game changer. In addition to that, the ability to have all of our team members constantly updating or revising our scripts not only made our shoot days more efficient, but also allowed every member of the team to have a hands-on process and really make the best product possible. And like I said, there are so many user-friendly templates that you don't need any graphic design knowledge, and you can really get started designing today for free using Canva. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like down below, leave me a comment of what your favorite scene in the short film was, and as always folks, don't stress, finesse, peace y'all.